Hey guys, this is our last video for 2025. Oh, I'm sweaty. That shark hat really gets you sweaty. Wanted to say a few things. We started this channel back in 2020, back in August. We didn't do a half-decade celebration for this channel. For those of you who have subscribed to me, thank you. We've almost reached 100 subscribers, which is great. When I started this channel, guys, I'm not trying to make money. I have fun with this stuff. I've been into soda since I was a kid, and I've loved Doctor Who since Peter David's. No, sorry, no, he's gonna have to go farther than that. Since Paul McGann, he was my first Doctor, but Matt Smith, I got into Doctor Who because of him. So that was, you know, the early teens of 2000. So when I started the channel, it was mainly going to be like a Who's Corner type of thing with some soda chats, but it has evolved now for it being mainly soda chats and very much less of anything else. But I have fun doing it, and I hope you guys do too. Like I said, we didn't really celebrate our 5th anniversary, which I kind of forgot about. I really did not have anything planned. We did the Easter special, which took up a lot of time, and the Halloween special. Understand that when I do these costumes changes and everything, I'm by myself. I'm doing all of this by myself. There is no one in the background. There's no cameraman. There's no other editor except for me. When I do the unabridged books and everything, yes, there are mistakes, guys, and I cringe every time that I hear a mistake. Either I said something wrong, either had something doubled on there. Unfortunately, with time constraints, it does happen. But I'm still going to do it. I have 2 books lined up for October 2026. And yeah, one book in particular cost me over $100. So if there's any guesses on which book that is, please let me know in the comments. So may get you a little heart. The second book, everyone knows, is going to be Loop. I was planning on not doing Loop because I did not care for it when I first read that one. It seemed very far-fetched, very kooky. It did not seem like it was a Koji Suzuki book. But we'll give it a try. Right now I am reading S. Kind of weird how that one is set up. It's after the events of Loop. So, yeah. Anyway, that'll be one that we cover probably in 2027. Who's Corner? Let's talk about Who's Corner. It has been over a year since we've done Who's Corner, with the last one being Seasons of Fear. I do have all the illustrations done for the next Who's Corner, which is Embrace the Darkness, which is actually one of my favorites. Unfortunately, I got out of it because I got into the funk again that I hate everything that I draw. I look back at my other Who Corner illustrations, especially from Storm Warning, and I'm like, I preferred these over this crap that I have now. And putting deadlines for myself, it just wasn't going to work. And it made me hate doing the illustrations even more. But I miss doing it. And I feel that Doctor Who enthusiasm coming back to me. So do expect that we are going to go back to Who's Corner. It is not going to be, you know, every 7 days or every 5 days I try to pump out an illustration. I just can't do it. I just can't. There's too much going on. I don't have 3 days off from work anymore. I'm pretty much working on a 1-day basis. And if my body's like, hey, I'd rather nap, I'm going to go with the nap. But expect Who's Corner to come back, because we are planning on getting to the Divergent universe, and then Charlie's End, moving on to Lucy Miller, hopefully getting to the Time War, God knows when. And of course, Soda Chat's always going to be here. I don't think there'll ever be a time where Soda Chat will not be here. Soda Chat is the domination of Outer Kingdom Productions. Yeah. I really hope you guys enjoy some of the longer episodes. You may be wondering why that I do special skits for some of these. It's just because. You know, I started with the zombies for Easter. Then the Halloween stuff, and then Christmas. Christmas is hard because, you know, I really want more Christmas Mountain Dews, and it's just not going to happen. I don't think they're planning on doing anything special right now. And of course, with the trolley Mountain Dew, which, God, guys, just bring back Voodoo. I'm very critical. Also, if you see a lot of unboxing, we don't do a lot of Pokemon stuff anymore because the scalpers have made it almost impossible for me to actually just get some boosters and open them up. And it's such a waste of money. You get the same damn cards. But also, you saw they do like the Dr. Squatch stuff, which I plan on still doing as long as it's a theme that I like. I'm really hoping that they do Lord of the Rings, because I would absolutely, oh hell, Ghostbusters, that would be great. But again, I don't get paid for what I do. I don't sponsor anybody. I will try something if I like it. If I'm asked to try something, I will be honest about it. That's why I don't think Mountain Dew or Coke will ever sponsor me, because I talk shit about them. They need to get off their asses and stop doing this AI crap and go back to their actual good illustrations and make decent products. There have been skits that I have cut over the years. I know I had talked about doing some type of alcohol type of, make like the best gin and tonic or the best whiskey sour, the brandy Alexanders and everything. That just came too expensive. It never came to fruition. I doubt it ever will. And I think that, you know, that would kind of be bad because Doka Ryan does a lot of that type of stuff. So he does a lot of infused stuff, but he does like the perfect mix and everything. There were two skits that we had to cut. One being back in 2024, where, and I'm not dishing Taylor Swift, guys. Please don't come after me. I do like Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie by any means necessary, but my favorite song is the Fate of Ophelia. It's one of the best songs. Can you not listen to Fate of Ophelia like a million times and never be sick of it? But there was a skit that I was going to do that involved me, you know, in kind of like if anybody saw that weird video of Jeanette McCurdy with makeup smeared all over her face saying, "Look what you did to me, Schneider." I thought, well, why not? So I was going to do that type of thing, makeup smeared and everything with my cat Nut, and she was an orange tabby. And Taylor Swift does not have an orange cat. As recording this video, she does not have an orange cat. My sister probably can yell at me, but I'm pretty sure she does not. And I was telling them, be like, "Oh, you're dishing the mighty orange cat, and they are the most superior cats and everything." And then I was going to do this whole soda chat of honoring orange sodas. Unfortunately, when I got back from FDR State Park, Nutty got really sick and she passed away. So, never came to fruition. Never got any video of doing this, and I doubt I will. Maybe some type of in memoriam for Nut, some type of orange soda base. I don't see it coming in the near future. The other skit that I was going to do was in honor of a man named Alton Howard, who I have worked with for over 10 years. He passed away early this year. He was a damn good man. He was a damn hard worker. He made you smile. Just an overall decent guy. He really was. I don't know anything about his past, his upbringings, everything. I just worked with him. And he was the life and breath of our shop. And when he passed away in February, I was going to do this whole soda chat where I would pick random sodas that would spell out his name. Never came to be. And by the time that I kind of wanted to do it, too much time had passed. So there might be another in memoriam. I just don't know. There's so much that goes into making any of these videos. It's not just putting the camera up. Yes, you may see that sometimes if I'm trying to push out certain sodas, it's a very rushed type of scenario and everything. And sometimes there's so much that goes involved. There are months that I planned, even a year. The whole Easter special with Loomis was a year in the making. Not just getting the costume, not just growing out the actual beard of Loomis and everything. I've got the Michael Myers costume. I've had that for years, but getting Loomis. And there was mistakes. I forgot the tie. And there's still so much I want to do. I actually liked being the character Loomis. So next year for Easter, I'm still going to do Loomis and Michael. Halloween, I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to continue the whole Ernest, scared stupid thing or move on to something else. Christmas, I don't know. Maybe I'll have Santa regenerate or something like that. But it's got to be something good. And the themes that we have for the sodas for next time is going to be the Joneses. The Mexican sodas will probably not have a theme. It's just going to be a normal soda chat. I need to try those before they expire. But I am planning on still doing soda chat in 2026 and beyond. We are not shutting down this channel. And those of you who, you know, like this channel, thank you so much for being here over the years. Even if some of these subscribers are, you know, no longer active, you know, I still appreciate everybody that either likes, comments, what you like, what you don't like. And if you like the cooking shows and everything, they're not, you know, gourmet stuff. I love cooking. And since 2020, which was such a horrible year for everybody, it started out so bad with tragedies in my family. And just this kind of a spiral downward throughout the months. And yes, we started the channel in 2020. 2020 ended on a great note for me. I met the love of my life. And in 2023, I was actually brave enough to get a passport and go to the Philippines to be with her. Just phenomenal. And I hope that I can sit down one day and do like a do's and don'ts when going to the Philippines, because yes, there's beautiful women everywhere, guys, but the Philippines is just an amazing place to go. Like any place you go, there's going to be dangers and there's going to be excitement. And if you're not a first-time flyer, yes, you're going to be out of your mind with nerves. I was. And now when I get on the plane, my favorite thing is taking off. It's so great to feel that rush. Landing's a different story. Last year when we tried to land in LAX, the turbulence was so bad that, people were screaming on the plane. That was bad. Otherwise, it was just great. And of course, though, don't have a bad back if you're going to travel to the Philippines, because it's a 12 to 14 hour flight from LAX to the Philippines, unless you're going to pick one that goes to like Japan or Korea and then go to Manila. But yeah, great places to go. Manila. I usually stay in Metro Manila with my girlfriend in an apartment complex. You don't have to be expensive. There are parts of Manila that are super expensive. Go out into Metro Manila. You'll find great apartments that have everything that you need there. You have a kitchenette. Don't expect an oven, but you'll get, a rice maker. You'll get the stovetop that have induction burners. You get a fridge. You have your bed. You have a private bathroom. Some of these places, she's gonna want to bring her friends and some of her family over. Try to get apartments that have a private bedroom and a private bathroom, so that they can stay out there. There's usually a futon or something that if her family wants to stay, make her feel comfortable, because she's gonna want to make sure that if this relationship is serious, that first experience is that she's going to want to feel safe with you. I cannot stress that enough. You may not like that she brings her friends and family, but understand that the Philippines are highly into the family culture. And she's going to want to have alone time with you. Believe me, she's going to want to have alone time with you. And once you get past that awkward stage, it's nothing but bliss. And yes, all relationships have arguments. Believe me, we've gone through it. But I think that we are stronger after the almost 5 years of us being together. So that's the other thing. Maybe some videos about travel. I'm taking my mom back to Helen in 2026, and there's so many beautiful hiking trails and great restaurants to see. So maybe we'll do like a travel section. Still more cooking. Naturally, I got a cookbook from Japanese cookbook and everything, so we can make some more, cooking videos. There's a lot of things that I still can do on this channel. I just hope that you guys aren't bored with the same stuff. And if you loved Who's Corner, like I said, I will bring it back. I'm feeling better about myself on how I do my illustrations. but also they're not going to be as rampant as they once were. I am working on my books. I am a writer. I have been writing books since I was in high school. Nothing's been published. Most of the original stuff that I have done has been shelved. But the 3 books that I have been in love with for all these years, I'm trying to get them done. And they're all different. One's a young adult. One's a really, really like erotic comedy, horror. I don't really know what that one is. And even it's kind of hard when some of my editors are like looking at it, like reading it over, and they're like, what the hell is going on here? And there's more that I want to do. I want to do a horror book. I did some short story horrors and everything. I don't really care for them now. I'm very critical of myself. Capricorn thing. But that's what I just wanted to say. If some of you watch this, I know it's nothing to do with anything. This is not a soda chat by any stretch of the imagination. It's just a, kind of a thank you to all of you that have viewed any of these videos. And again, I'm not trying to make money. I'm just having fun. Doing simple things on your car it's so easy to do, and doing things with your hands. It's I don't know if it's because it's, that I've had family members that, did care about doing stuff with your hands, but they never taught us cooking. So you had to learn for yourself. And a lot of things that I have learned, I've gotten off of YouTube. I've watched Scotty, cooking. I've had to read recipes and like change my paradigm of what I actually like to add things that I have tried and experienced and want to add to, a flavor bomb. I know I'm just ranting, but it is the end of the year. 5 years. 5 years of being here. And as you can see, all this stuff back here was never here in the beginning. We started at this little corner over here on our first soda chat. That was it. And now we've got all this junk up here. And look, we got Harold. Harold's here. And there's Mew Mellow and Michael. And those are our normal guys that we have here. Yeah. I don't know. I really got to get a new head for Mew Mellow. Maybe money. Money's always a tight issue here. And also, I think my soda chat sign's getting a little dull. There is a great light up one from a company that I'm looking at. Might get a neon sign one. But that's all going to be in the future. I have no idea yet where I want to go. But there are pathways, and I hope you can join me for that. I am not starting any type of Patreon. I really am not. I thought about it in 2023. Why bother? Why bother having you guys pay for stuff to see? Just, I'm going to try it. I'm just going to do what I find is fun and not think of it as work. Because that's where I kind of got off the bandwagon a little bit with YouTube, is that it became work. I don't want to work on my days off. I want to have fun. Like showing off cool shirts. Look at this. Look at this awesome shirt that I got from Amazon. I mean, what the hell? It's awesome. But yeah, and of course you'll see Krispy Kreme videos if I, find anything that's actually decent with them these days. They've gone off the rails with corporate and everything. But it pays the bills. This does not. This is just something I do for fun. Well, I've talked enough, guys. Thank you again for the 5 years, and I hope to see you again on our, 10-year anniversary. But yeah, thank you again, guys. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to all your friends and family. Please be safe, and let's hope 2026 and beyond are better. Thank you.